What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, Peep Squad is in the building, baby. What's going on? Let's get into this situation. Let's talk about Wendy Williams. Oh my goodness. Like, Wendy Williams posted and deleted this post of her feet. Like, OMG, like, So you already know that it's difficult for Wendy Williams, like walking with lymphedema. Like, this is really serious, because you imagine your feet being like this, and then, you know, Wendy will probably love to wear high heels and nice shoes and things of that nature, but how can you? You know, like, her feet look like, you know, she might be in pain, that she be hurting, and it's just like walking around, and her legs are very thin too as well. So it's a whole lot going on. So we wish you the best, Wendy Williams, because this ain't no joke with her feet. Like, could you imagine your feet being like this and trying to walk and trying to work? Luckily, you know, she's a boss, and she got her, you know, she got her stuff together where, you know, she probably sits down a whole lot while she's at work, and she don't have to stand up, and she's not doing manual labor. Because imagine if you was just working a regular job, a 9 to 5, and you have to go to work, you have to lift things, you have to move around, you have to walk from here to there. That's a whole lot going on in that situation. Like, Lord have mercy, her feet ain't no joke. Like, this is a picture from 2011. And you can see how it progressively got worse. Like, damn, Wendy, we wish you the best. Like, for real, for real. But she posted the pictures, you know, to the internet, and then, you know, she deleted them. I guess she's letting everybody know the awareness of what's going on with her too as well, because people make fun of her having on sneakers. But in any event, Wendy Williams has traveled, and she has got a lovely lady that is able to, you know, massage her feet, stroke her feet, help her feet, and just move the muscles around and the memory tissues and things of that nature to make it more comfortable, because there's no cure for lymphedema, but basically trying to just be comfortable as possible. Because you got to understand, she got to be uncomfortable walking from here to there. Anywhere she walks, it has to be painful. So that's probably one of the reasons why Wendy Williams makes sure she stay skinty and she stays thin, for real, because that ain't no joke at all. But in any event, let's move on to the drama when it comes to Joseline. So Joseline did an interview with Entertainment Tonight, and basically she has some things to say about Miss Wendy Williams, that Wendy Williams has reached out and tried to talk to her after they had that awkward interview where Feet-Joseline Hernandez was calling out Wendy Williams, basically saying that she disrespects black women, Latino women, and people come here to sit on that couch and you don't give them their props and you don't give them their flowers. And also Joseline was pretty disturbed that Wendy threw flowers, because Joseline said that she wanted her flowers. I was like, I don't know why you need any flowers, girl. I don't know who's going to give you any flowers. And when we talk about, you know, Joseline and disrespect and things of that nature on her new show, The Cabaret, she's very disrespectful to them girls on her show. Like, they can't cough if they tell any secrets or their past or their history or what type of doctor procedures that they had. You know, Joseline is coming after them. Like, she's acting like she's mean, you know, just obnoxious, and like, you know, she's gonna kick them out, she gonna do this, she gonna do that to them. Like, she's be doing the most, and she don't show no respect, she don't show no love and no kindness, only to the females that she want to. And we have seen Feet-Joseline Hernandez plenty times on TV act up, go after girls, and want to have an altercation, especially when it involves Stevie J. So in any event, you know, Joseline claims that Wendy Williams did try to reach out to her, but she said, I was like, I do not want to talk to that B. I am sick of her. I was like, Lord have mercy. Like, how can scavengers, you know, come from the cream of the crop? You know what I mean? Because compared to Joseline and Wendy Williams is the cream of the crop. She actually got talent. She actually worked hard, and she actually accomplished a lot of things that we know Feet-Joseline Hernandez is never going to accomplish. But in any event, Joseline has the right to feel the way that she feels, and she feels like Wendy Williams is disrespectful. So Wendy Williams probably came after her, said some things, some smart comments and things of that nature. But the way that Joseline has portrayed herself on Love and Hip Hop, on The Cabaret, and also on other different shows as well, and on Instagrams and throughout interviews that she has done over the years as she has entered the entertainment career, you know, a lot of people are not going to say a lot of positive positive things, but one thing we can say is Joseline does look good. She is a good mother, and it seems like she's not on that stuff, but Stevie J recently said that she was. But in any event, we just recently seen, Joseline come out here and attack a mentally challenged individual, which is Faith's son and Stevie J's stepson. So in any event, come on, Joseline, you can't be out here, disrespecting and calling people out and acting like you better when you be doing the same thing and you just hit just as low and you be in them bushes and you be crawling up the wall and you be throwing things too as well. So, like, come on. Like, in any event, like, you're gonna attack Wendy Williams, like, come on. Like, oh, but you know what, it does give her clout, and you know what, she's in the media again. She's not in the media for her show, but she's in the media for basically saying that Wendy Williams reached out to her and she said she refused to talk to her. But she's gonna regret that situation. She's gonna one day want to sit down and talk to Wendy and promote something and do something, because once you get blackballed out here in these streets, it is what it is. And I'm not saying that Wendy Williams is going to blackball Joseline Hernandez, but sometimes you have them highs and you have them lows, and sometimes you got to go back down them bridges that you burnt. And in any event, when I say burn a bridge, it's like she could have had the conversation with Wendy Williams, because that's what adult people do. That's what women do. That's what women that want to, solve a problem and actually have an understanding and, work it out in private, and then in public, you can come on my show and promote this, promote that, and I will mention your name because I'm on a syndicated show, which is Wendy Williams. So you don't want to burn the bridges, because not too many people, are going to give Joseline, interviews as of yet, because of she's back to being popping, but she's not on Love and Hip Hop, and it's not at that time where, oh my god, all the Love and Hip Hop stars, everybody wanted to talk to them, want to interview them, things of that nature. But Joseline is doing what she do best. She has her own TV show which is on the Zeus network, and it's about strip clubs, and that's where she came from, and that's how we know her. So in any event, good luck to the situation. So let's move on to Miss Porsha Williams. So Porsha Williams, she has been out here to talk of the town. She said that she is not pregnant at all, point blank, period. But some people don't believe, what Porsha Williams have to say, because they believe that she doesn't be telling the truth. They believe that she be, fibbing sometimes, and it is what it is. But you guys let me know what you think about that situation. But in any event, Marlo Hampton had some things to say about Miss Porsha Williams. And Marlo Hampton was getting ready, and she jumped on Instagram, and basically she had a conversation about Porsha Williams, saying that Porsha, she really doesn't believe that Porsha is really, into Simon and want to be with Simon. She basically thinks that it's for a storyline for TV. And also Marlo Hampton says it's going to be an interesting new season. Then she took it back and said, I changed instead. And she stopped herself because she didn't want to give Porsha the props that Porsha created a good storyline, whether it's a storyline, whether Porsha is for real, or it is a storyline. But you guys let me know what you think about the situation. But some people are saying, how can Marlo talk about Porsha Williams, about being with a man and being with this one, when, allegedly Marlo Hampton was out here in these streets and she was to the highest bidder and she had a billionaire. So if you are allegedly out here, getting it what it get from a dude or from a man, and he got to pay for your time and your service, do you care if he's married or not? So some people saying, good message from Marlo Hampton, but wrong person to actually give the message. But in any event, you guys let me know what you think. But Marlo says she can't believe that Porsha will be doing something like this when it comes to Simon being engaged to a married man, and also coming from the background that she comes from as being a Christian and having a Christian background, and her grandfather being a civil rights leader and what he stood for. And she said Miss Black Lives Matter. So Marlo Hampton was feeling a certain type of way, and she was getting froggy with the situation, basically dishing it on Porsha. She said Porsha had the nerve to say that she was afraid of me at the reunion. I know that was really a low blow, because if you are for Black Lives Matter, there are some black people that do have criminal records. Does that mean that they don't matter because they have a criminal record? A lot of people do change their life around. But in any event, Marlo said, she said she was scared of me, but she would really be scared of me if she done took my man, if I brung Porsche around my man and then she end up engaged to him, oh no, she will really have to be afraid of me. That's what Miss Marlo Hampton had to say. And she also said that would be like me trying to get with Dennis. Like, come on, you don't do that. Where they do that at? And basically, you know, Marlo Hampton is just looking at Porsche like, girl, you are doing way too much. And she's confused whether she's doing it for real, or if it's just a storyline. But in any event, she's basically saying Porsche should be disappointed in herself because of her history, her background, and where she comes from. And also, you know, not to mention that Porsche is, you know, basically want to be an activist and is an activist and does a lot of things when it comes to Black Lives Matter and protests. And she was on the cover of, she was on the New York Times, and then boom, she ends up in the situation of taking one of her castmates or friends of the show men. So it is what it is. And Fallon, we're going to see what's going to happen with Fallon. People are saying that Fallon has a fiance. Fallon, you know, was cheating on Simon. Simon said Fallon was cheating on him. But in any event, there's a young man that's saying that Fallon, you know, was cheating with him. Like, come on. Because Fallon asked the young man, you know, do you want to marry me? And that was an old video from 2018. And Fallon got married to Simon in 2019. So basically, it was right next to each other. So, so people saying Fallon is she's a fraud and she's fugazi. She didn't like Simon like that. But we'll see what happens. It's all going to play out on TV. And let's get to Porsha Williams. She has unfollowed Cynthia Bailey. And what did Cynthia Bailey do to Porsha Williams? I know Cynthia Bailey basically said whatever happens in the house, you know, we can talk about it, because if it was Kenya Moore, people will talk about it too as well. And also Cynthia Bailey basically said we're gonna talk about a child, and maybe she's mad because Cynthia Bailey didn't defend her, or, you know, Cynthia Bailey was just smiling sitting next to Kenya Moore. But in any event, Cynthia Bailey has been on Fallon's Instagram page and, you know, basically sending her some support. But in any event, it seems like Porsha and Cynthia Bailey will be battling it out for season 14. Let me know what you think. Please like the video. Also, let's talk about Simon. Simon done got himself some new teeth. So Porsha made sure her man got some new teeth like she got some new teeth. And yes, his teeth do look fake. They do not look real. They do not fit his face. Point blank, period. He got them huge choppers. I was like, Lord have mercy. It looks like he got dice in his teeth. Like his teeth are dice or ice cubes. They are huge. But in any event, he has gotten his teeth done. Go ahead, Simon. Do your thing. You're going to look Hollywood. And he's going to be ready for his debut on Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 as more than just a standby. He gonna be with Porsha. So so he's getting himself together. He is ready to spend that money and travel, baby. Porsha's in the comment section and she's basically cheering on her fiance. This is just, you can't make this shit up. Porsha is mad.